we identify key influencers in our big...
There he is.
What up, kid?
What's going on, man? Yo, I appreciate you being here, but like I said...
All right, so check this out.
Talk to me.
Down this way, you got the press room. Now, anytime you got some post-game...
No basket, right? We should not leak any info on this.
You're here nice and early. Love to see it.
Just doing my job, Coach.
Humble and hardworking. So obviously you've seen one of these before. Nothing too unusual. Now, I know you're anxious to find out how you're going to fit into the rotation.
Coach, man, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't hyped, man. You got no idea.
Like I said, we wanted to see how you performed under pressure, so we put a lot of weight in your performance in the Summer League Championship.
Okay. Yeah, you were very clear about that.
Communication is super important in this organization, so I am glad to hear you say that. And I'm also glad to let you know that you'll be our sixth man to start the season.
Sixth man? Okay, can't be mad at that.
I thought you'd be a little higher in the joy scale than can't be mad at that.
Joy scale? Coach, you a life coach on the side? Getting a little pocket money there?
Yeah, I joke when I'm upset, too.
I'm not upset. It's just I haven't come off the bench since my freshman year of college. And before that, never, really.
I get that. But six man, I get it. 100%. Honestly, I'd be concerned if you...
There
is nothing like the atmosphere of opening night in the NBA. Grant, the players get just as pumped up as the fans for the first...
Great work out there, Coach!
On the court for the Hornets. Rozier out on the wing with Hayward. Washington and Plumlee patrol the paint, and it's Ball in at the point guard position.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Pass to Rozier. Washington outside. Gets the three to fall. Washington's got 7. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. And here's Vassell. Here's Sohan. Left side, Johnson. And here's MP from outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Charlotte trailing.
When Terry Rozier switched teams from Boston to Charlotte, think about the level of responsibility and the burden change from one team to the other. Now a starter, now all kinds of responsibilities on his shoulders.
6 on the shot clock. Plumlee a screen from the high post. And he got the whistle on the wheel.
Second personal foul.
His scoring ability, his threat as both a three-point shooter and a dribble drive guy. But the key, BA, to me, and what distinguishes him, you can play him on the ball or you can play him off the ball. So he can play with another great guard and still flourish.
Oubre against Richardson. Up top, Vassell. Pass to Bates Diop. Puts it up from 12. Plumlee pulls down the board. For Charlotte, they've got 6 of 14 in so far. Smith inside. He's guarded by Vassell.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. The Hornets with a lead. Here's Oubre. Pass to McDaniels. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by McDermott. Vassell outside. They get it back. Collins. Misses from short range. Now here's McDaniels. Here's Richards. Oh, got it off it.
That's the end of the first quarter with a score. Third, 16. The visiting team, 17. Substitution on the court. At the line for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward.
Experience among their core players.
That free throw good from Hayward. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And BA, that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's in San Antonio 5.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The line for San Antonio.
That one's no good.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
From 12 feet. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell outside. Pass to Vassell. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and Speaks to the talent at the top of the 2023 NBA draft. Savvy organizations like San Antonio will time their rebuilds to the years when the draft boasts some of those elite prospects.
Hayward outside. From the baseline. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Bates Diop can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Yeah, a quality shooter from beyond the arc. Can't let Hayward get room to fire from the corners.
From deep, MP. No luck on that one. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Now Hayward. He's got 5. Plumlee passes to Smith. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 3-point Hornet lead.
Well, to me, this is where Dennis Smith Jr. is most dangerous. Inside, using that combination of athleticism and strength.
San Antonio again missing.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Out to Oubre. There's the 3. No good there. And so it's Kelly Oubre making things happen for the...
The visiting team, 38.
Welcome, folks. This is what happens when you go right at the defense. Love the aggressive approach. It's certainly getting...
And now let's talk about that first half. A look at the top performer. Appreciate you joining us.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Keldon Johnson. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, tonight he's done a...
NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Rozier are the guards. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Richards in at the center position. Pass to Vassell, puts up a 3. Ball with the rebound. The Hornets shooting a low 30% from the floor. Oubre on the wing. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
To the paint. Tipped. And there's 1:45 left in the third. McDaniels passes to Ball. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's found.
Is this the first time he got it? Kind of looks like
his feet, and he takes the hit.
Substitution on the court.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McDermott with a screen on Smith. McDermott outside. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And Charlotte going the other way now. Rozier with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Smith against McDermott. Pass to Oubre. This one for 3. Vassell with the rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Roby, pounded by Rozier. Back to Vassell. The 3. And Rozier pulls it down. On offense, here are the Hornets. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. Rozier's got 13.
How about the lightning quick release from Terry Rozier? Wow.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. 30 seconds left in the third.
San Antonio, Zach Collins. First personal foul. 15 foul.
Both good from the line that time. 29 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Vassell. Outside Richardson. Pass to Bates-Diop. Richardson with it. Vassell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Deflected. And they'll keep possession. Here's Collins. And as we end the third quarter.
The third quarter with the score. Spurs 21. The away team 55.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's MP. That's the San Antonio 5. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 16-7 run.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson against McDaniels. The basket counts and one.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Vassell outside, down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Ball with it. He's picked up by Poeltl. And they double up Ball. Inside. Here's Richards. San Antonio with a rebound. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the fourth. The kick out to Johnson. Three-pointer. And he can't get that one. And Charlotte going the other way now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability can be a real difference maker.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Terry Rozier.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Hayward with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And the ball is tied up, so Washington passes to Plumlee. The 3 from Ball. He drops it from range. And the Hornets lead by 15.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Vassell passes to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Good game, MP.
Hey, I'm here. You needed in the press room.
Can I get a, hey, MP, how was the game? All right, hey, is there, Yo, hold on. How about we go with my homie over here?
Tough loss tonight, MP. I'm sure that's not how you wanted to start.
Being a part of this organization. Alright, I think we got time for a couple more questions.
Let's talk about a name. Shep Owens. You know, Shep Owens has cast.
I need to be better than Shep.
Better?
All right, cool. I think I'm done. You guys have a good night.
I want to disagree on a point you made yesterday.
About lunch being essential before starting a debate.
That tournament performance issue is second. Is it okay for us to ask them if they don't think?
Who do that?
I've got some of my sister's.
We'll figure out the plans. Very important role in travel.
Yeah.
Plans it.
must be looking forward to the next one.
Okay, I will let him know.
What up, Rick? You good?
Hey, yeah, just got off the phone with Othello Akpem's assistant, and, the big boss man wants to see you.
Hey, Olive.
MP, how are you?
Well, I can't complain. A little nervous, but I can't complain.
It looks like you're with Mr. Akpem today.
Yeah. Where is he again?
Same floor as Mr. Novak.
Okay. You got any advice for me?
On talking to Mr. Akpem?
Yeah, well, you've been working here for some time, you know.
Oh, I don't really know him like that. But you're smart.
So what you say to MP? Come on in, take a seat.
What's up, MP?
Okay, Freddie made it seem like I had to do a bunch of PR stuff just to get my shot with the...
Tough loss.
Sounds good, Jerry. Yeah, I'll link up with you later, man. All right, have a great one.
Yo, you want me to come back?
No, you good, you good.
You sure?
Yeah, I just wanted to talk with you about your meeting with Othello.
To be honest with you, man, I'm a little confused.
Yeah, I thought you might say that.
Yeah.
second, MP. He's about to tear it up.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula. Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Jalen Smith. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got MP. He's out there with Richardson. Johnson is out there with Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 slot. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 15-point game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
The drive by MP. And foul on the shots.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talent. Like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
The Spurs making a switch here. McDermott's checked in. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Roby, he's checked in for the Spurs. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Down low. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Halliburton.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
McDermott for 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
And the foul. That is his first foul of the game. McDermott with a steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal. Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Jackson. With the second effort, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw.
Defensive foul. Performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And you know, the league this year opting not to schedule any games on Election Day, continuing to encourage people to vote. I love this. So folks, on Tuesday, November 8th, make sure to get to the polls or send in your ballot. You've got to make your voice heard and use the power of your vote.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
MP against McConnell. MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
Halliburton passes to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Duarte. Basket is good. He'll get... a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul. Doug McDermott.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Vassell, the pass to Roby. Vassell with it. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Bates-Diop. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And here's Indiana. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Duarte. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Indiana. Changes here for the Pacers. Jackson, he's checked in for Neesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell.
Use Sports Team. Give them a huge hand. That was your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they have stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. The word is he has strained his Achilles tendon. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
Jackson and Turner man the post positions. Mathurin at the shooting guard. Hield is the small forward. And it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the Pacers 5. And the basket by Vassell. And you look at MP, you have to think back to his very successful college career, Greg. Was an outright star at that level.
Yeah, stayed 3 years before making the jump to the NBA. You don't see that too often nowadays, but he won a college championship and had nothing left to prove.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Passes it to Roby. Now here's Vassell. Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by MP.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's a foul. Sorry, I thought this was a contact. It seems to me they've gone after.
2 shots.
It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame.
Halliburton against MP. The 3. That shot goes in. He now has 3 field goals and 6 misses today.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pass.
RJ passes to Halliburton, and that's out of bounds. It was last time.
Turnovers will kill you. Cut it out.
Now, here's Vassell. He's got 8. Over Halliburton. Vassell, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And the foul called on MP.
Second personal foul.
Him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
1:41 left in the first half, and Turner kicks to Jackson. Here's Halliburton. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67%.
Here are your Indiana Pacers.
And San Antonio shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And here is Vassell. Drives to the hoop. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. The pass to Turner. Dishes it to Hield. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
MP, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
By Hield, nobody around. That ball, nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here we go, one-on-one. The offensive rebound. 3-pointer, Hield. Good on the triple. Hield's got 17.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
The 3 from MP. Another miss by MP.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Pacers. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down...
Hey, everybody, not a close first half. This team really is struggling. Let's turn our attention to that first half, which left a... And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about...
Grin. You can make it sweat a little, all right? Jalen Smith. Chris Duarte's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Keldon Johnson. MP is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Roby in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Duarte. Richardson cover. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Third personal foul. Team foul. At the line, for Indiana, T.J. McConnell. 2 shots.
He really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
MP, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Vassell, he's got 8 with the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot.
Isaiah Jackson.
It's at the line. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a success?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
McDermott's checked in for Johnson.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
MP outside. Bucket is good. Vassell's got 10 points in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, for 22 straight years, San Antonio made the playoffs. They haven't made the last 3 postseasons, and former Spur Robert Horry worries if they'll ever be relevant again, saying, I hate to say that. San Antonio is a small market. Guys just aren't going to go there. And that's a dire prediction for such a storied and successful franchise, Kevin.
No kidding, David. All right, thank you. In the corner, it's McDermott. Off target with his 3. Pacers shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Pass to Neesmith. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. McDermott for 3. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 6 in the quarter.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Duarte. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now. After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Such a wide open look. McConnell's got 14 points for the game.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Here's Vassell. 14 points for him. To the paint. Stolen away. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Vassell, the pass to McDermott. And the three off target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in complete command.
101. The Spurs, 73. This is your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
They got Taylor, and it's Duarte in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Roby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
First free throw is good. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot.
Get out there. Make them work for it, at least.
Now here is Pirtle. MP right side. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot.
Shooting for San Antonio.
Foul goes against Indiana.
Line for 2.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Indiana.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Isaiah Jackson.
MP against McConnell. Lets the 3 fly. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Pirtle with a screen on Turner. Vassell, the pass to Pirtle. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Pirtle's got 16 points here in the second half. Pacers leading by 23. From 10 feet out, Halliburton for 3. And the rejection by MP. San Antonio making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Hield. Beyond the arc. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson finds Vassell. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Pacers shooting only 35% in the 4th quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. MP against McConnell. Rebound, San Antonio. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires for 3. Rebound by Smith. And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Poeltl, and the dunk by Poeltl.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Indiana.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyrese Halliburton.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
2 free throws coming up.
Isaiah Roby, second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Indiana, Jalen Smith.
He's off on the second. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 15-6 run. And the basket by Vassell.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's McConnell. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent...
You know what? That's real classy. Why would he even mention me?
I see you out there doing work.
Let's get going. We lost one game, not the end of the world. We just need to get back to work and clean up a few things. Let's get back at it. We need to be a sound defensive team, and that starts with limiting fast break opportunities. All right, let's go. Great energy in practice today. Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work.
Just like that.
Let's go!
One more. Keep it going.
Yes. Easy work.
You'll get him next time.
Ash, not one chair?
I don't do cheers.
So what about your guests? We all just gonna stand, stare at you?
Guests? No. Did you come in here to drag me from my office decor, or do you want to prep for Top Takes Daily?
Let's prep.
Great. All right. So obviously what Shep said was beyond the pale, but you've already been memed to death on social media, so it's not like it's going anywhere.
You know what, Ash, the more and more I
soon.
think about Shep right now, the angrier I'm getting, so I'd rather not talk about this.
Okay, be that as it may, you will have to talk about it, and
Mila?
you can't
You spoke about Mila on
lose your
TV?
cool on national
I
television.
don't care about TV. That is not cool.
I'm sorry. Do you think that this is a prestige TV show? They're going to ask you about it. You're going to talk about it, and you're going to get...
What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
And,
and here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. So nice.
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction to your selection was the fact that Shep Owens, your biggest rival, was still...
I mean, look, Shep would be a great track and field player. I mean,
Wow. MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
Yo, honestly, that's just who he is. He's a trash.
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation, but unfortunately...
Take it, MP.
Everyone's still finding their footing in this early part of the season, Grant. How important is it to get off to a really hot start?
Oh, it's so important to get off.
Milton is checked in, and the Spurs with some changes. So on the floor for the Spurs, we've got Josh Richardson. Keita Bates-Diop out there with Doug McDermott. Then there's Isaiah Roby, and it's Vassell in at the 1 spot. McDermott against Harris. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. A deep three from MP, and he can't get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way, and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Niang, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Niang, a screen. Here's Milton. The shot misses. Nice D from Vassell. San Antonio's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. From deep, Joel Embiid with the board. The Sixers leading. And Harris throws it down.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Back to Vassell. Three-pointer. The kick out to Richardson. Goes back up. And that one hits the back iron.
This and that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Outside Harden. No good on the three. Harden's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. And Spurs coach Greg Popovich, last season, moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Tipped. And Harden gets the double team. Down low. Here's Milton. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Harris has got his third assist of the night. And for San Antonio, they're shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Milton. Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. Vassell. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 44% in this opening quarter. And then Harden with the jam.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
Vassell passes to Richardson. Here's Roby. Embiid covers. Roby in the high post. Embiid's there. Oh, another miss by MP.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Pass to Milton. High arcing shot. No luck on that one. San Antonio goes the other way with it. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. Screen by Roby. Here's Vassell. Here's Bates Diop. Now here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, another miss by MP. One second left. Doesn't go for him. It's been all about Tobias Harris for Philadelphia.
Your Sixers, 26. The Spurs, 11. And the Sixers,
Checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for Niang.
And a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Pass to Harrell. Maxey with it. Embiid with it. He has 6. From deep, Melton. Kept alive. Tries again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Keita Bates-Diop. MP is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Isaiah Roby. Outside Milton. Pass to Harrell. Back to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Bates-Diop can't get it to go. The 76ers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Harrell passes to Embiid.
His second foul and as many.
That's his second personal foul. 15 fouls.
Scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Harrell, and it's Harden in for Melton. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. For three, Maxey. Rebound San Antonio. McDermott's got 4 rebounds now. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. Yeah?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. San Antonio with a rebound.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Back to Vassell. Milton against Vassell. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Sixers leading. Milton finds Maxey. And here's Embiid. A step back shot. And then Embiid with the dunk.
We all know rebounding is about effort. Embiid is showing lots of it. I love how he's unwilling to give up on the play.
Vassell outside. Sinks the tray. Vassell's got 6. And watching the 18th pick of the draft, MP, there was a lot of debate as to where he could get selected.
Yeah, there was a lot of film on MP, but not a real sense of his role. Teams like his intangibles, but weren't sure if the upside of taking him in the first round was there.
And it's San Antonio's ball. They're on a 20-5 run. 4-3. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 11.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Three-pointer, Harden. Bates Diop with a rebound. Bates Diop's got his 4th rebound in this one. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. From deep, MP. Again, MP missing.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Maxey passes to Harris. Now Harden. From deep three-point range, and that's not gonna go. And so it's Philadelphia finishing the quarter with an 8.
Great battle between these two. They take a lot of.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the 70. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Jakob Poeltl.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. Harden against Vassell. Takes the 3, and it's Milton. That time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Oh, another miss by MP.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Pass to Melton. To the right side. Outside Milton. There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Harden. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
Isaiah Rosen. That's his second personal foul.
Creativity and incredible confidence makes him lethal.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Niang. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there. And the consistency is always there.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers?
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Vassell. He's got 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his... James Harden picks one up. He misses the free throw. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now Vassell. Pass to Bates Diop. Clock at 4. And here's MP from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Melton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Embiid. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
He's given a great lift to this.
Spurs decide to talk it over. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. And here's Vassell. He's got 6. A minute 31 left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Here's Richardson. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Philadelphia's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Pass to Harrell. Embiid with it. Bates Diop on him. Back to Harrell. Milton for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. McDermott's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Harden from outside. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Vassell against Harden. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line.
Shooting for San Antonio.
And Smitty, Greg Popovich, you played for him. His 27th season. Spurs. How many more you think he has in him?
Well, B.A., he's accomplished everything one could hope to in his career. I mean, he has 5 titles, B.A., most wins in NBA coaching history. Now he's just coaching for the love.
Tyrese Maxey's checked in for James Harden. Melton against Vassell. three is up. Joel Embiid with the board.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Melton. The shot comes out. Nice D from Vassell. Let's go with a three. Oh, no. Good on the left. Harden's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Vassell's checked in. There's a screen. Pass to Sohan. Vassell against Harden. Here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Picked by Pirtle. Johnson passes to Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
So on the floor for San Antonio. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's MP. Then there's Jakob Pirtle.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Vassell passes to Vassell. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Embiid finds Maxey on the wing. Milton. Outside Tucker from downtown. And the 76ers another 3.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player?
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the 76ers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Joel Embiid.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Tobias Harris checked in for Philadelphia. And they double up Harris. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Vassell against Milton. Now here's Vassell. Tight defense on him. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the...
Shake Milton. That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good, MP. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Tucker. Niang comes in for Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Harden in for Milton. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. That shot, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Melton passes to Harrell. Melton against Vassell. Inside. Now here's Melton. Back to Niang. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily, showing that they're the...
Your Sixers, 100. The Spurs, 83. Thank you for coming out and cheering on your team. Make sure you get home safe, and we can't wait to...
saw you on Top Takes Daily, boss. You were great.
It's a little bit cramped in here, isn't it?
Oh, well, we would be happy to have this meeting in your office, Ashley, but you have a strict no chairs policy.
Hey, what's up, brother? By any chance, do you have any more Glacier Freeze in the back? I don't see any.
I can't believe you know Lozo the Crown. I followed him forever.
I just got clowned by your boy Lorenzo.
Wait, what? What? What happened?
Yeah. He refused to sell me a Gatorade because I wasn't Shep. And he called me a coward without a backbone. Whoa. You know what? I like what you said about Perk needing to crank out content. So you know what I'm gonna say to that?
About game time. Bring the pain time.
You're kidding. Not at all.
MP, just the man I wanted to see. What you got for me, Coach? This is what I want you thinking about right now.
Some teams find it easier to hit the ground running when the season starts. Others, not so much. Doris, how come it takes so long for some...
Need a spot.
Checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Towns. Noel, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. To the inside, McLaughlin. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on an 18-5 run. Down low. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Pass to Vassell. The three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment.
2 minutes.
Pass to Richardson.
2 minutes.
Vassell outside, fires the three. Oh, another miss by MP. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Richardson, the pass to Vassell. Takes a three. Oh, another miss by MP. Minnesota shooting well so far at 48%. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Prince. He buries it from 3. Prince has got 5 now.
Well, just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
From deep, MP. Edwards pulls it in.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Pass to McLaughlin. Johnson against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. 4-3. Rebound San Antonio. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Now Vassell. Let's go with a 3. They shoot again. And he lays it in. Give him 8 points now.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Edwards against Johnson. Unloads. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! Scoreboard, but plenty of time. Rudy Gobert. Edwards comes in for Noel, and it's McLaughlin in for Russell. And the Spurs with some changes. On the court for San Antonio, they've got MP, Isaiah Roby out there with Keita Bates-Diop. Then it's Keldon Johnson. Pass to Prince. Now here's Towns. Here's Prince. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McLaughlin. Bates-Diop with a rebound. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. And here's MP from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Roby's shot is good.
That's about execution in the pick and roll play. Roby doing his job right there.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, MP with a block. Back come the Spurs in transition. This one for 3. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
It's stolen by MP. Bates-Diop the screen. From deep, MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Vassell. He drops it from range. Reed's got 5 now.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. Pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. Three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
Vassell can't get it to go.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Now here's Reed. He's got 5. Pass to Edwards. Count the basket. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. It doesn't bother him.
Here's Vassell. Gets a very good look and converts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Yep, that one goes. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Oh, another miss by MP.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Now Edwards. Give him 8. Fires for 3. That shot is off. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The T-Wolves on top, running away with it. Ed will step away briefly, but gets you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
now for the Spurs, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been a
Some energy out there, MP.
Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. They've got Taurean Prince, Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Back to Reed. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Prince. He's got 5. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. San Antonio's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Vassell outside. They need this. And he lays it up and in. Vassell's got 18.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
A good percentage of Taurean Prince shots are from distance, and you can see why right there.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Kicks it out to MP, to the left side wing. Four on the clock. Again, MP missing. Minnesota's got 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Pass to McLaughlin from downtown, and they recover it.
From the heart on defense.
17 foul. Substitution on the board.
Here's McLaughlin. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
From deep, MP. Minnesota with a rebound.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Pass to McLaughlin. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Prince. 6 on the shot clock. Reed in the post. Sohan with a rebound. It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Pass to Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Here's McLaughlin. Back to Reed. The 3-ball. San Antonio with a rebound. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Richardson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you can see the will that Josh Richardson plays with. Contact, not a problem for this guy.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. Sinks that one from the post. Reed's got 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Edwards. Offline with a three. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with plenty of...
All right, MP, get back in there. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards. One shot.
Rising up with that confidence.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
So on the floor for the Spurs. To stop the run. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Towns a screen on Vassell. Outside Edwards. To the wing on the left. Towns for three. San Antonio with a rebound. Vassell's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Roby.
Carl Anthony Towns. 4th personal foul, 4th team foul.
Named stars struggle to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
You know, B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the ball.
That's right, ref. Keep control of this game. At the line for the Timberwolves, Torian Prince. 2 shots.
Season, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come.
Pirtle's checked in for San Antonio.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Pass to Towns. It's intercepted. It's 2-on-1. And he misses the fast break layup. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 19-7 run. Outside Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle.
3rd personal foul. At the line for Minnesota, Anthony.
And those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his 2nd season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Edwards with it. There's the triple. Sohan with a rebound. Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Vassell outside. Picked by Pirtle. Vassell with it. Towns covering. Here's Sohan. From outside, off the mark.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Karl Anthony Towns.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Nails it from three.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. MP way outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Well, Doug McDermott, a high IQ basketball player, understands when his teammates are open how to find them.
Here's McLaughlin. It's stolen by MP. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Present our patient report for next year. Broadcasting, storytelling, comedy, anything with sports.
Oh.
I grew up.
True crime.